About 3 or 4 months ago, I prayed to the Most High within my heart regarding a particular individual that had become somewhat of a chum, a buddy to me. Not to the deepest depths was this person a chum. Well, chum, yeah, but not a friend, because a friend has deeper connotations for me. A friend is pretty much like a brother or sister to me. That's on a whole other level. But this one was more like just an acquaintance, somebody you can kick it with every now and again, maybe watch sports with, talk a little bit about life, just kind of a hangout type buddy, but you don't know whether or not you can trust this person with your life and that type of stuff. So just more of an acquaintance. Nevertheless, I was in just private time with the Most High, and I was like, Father, I wonder how so-and-so is doing. And when people come across my mind, across my heart, I generally will give that back to the Most High and just ask him to cover that individual, protect them, get them to where they need to be according to his will, because only he truly knows the status of that individual. And there's no sense in me trying to project anything. I don't know. He knows. So I trust him for dealing with that person, just like I trust the Most High for dealing with me. So anyway, during this time of just speaking to the Most High through my heart regarding that individual, I also posed a question. I wonder if I would ever see this individual again. And what I got in my spirit was, you will, but don't reach out to them. And I was like, okay, I've learned enough now that when I get those type messages in my heart, I know to obey them. So I went on, still a few times here and there, the individual come to my heart. Lo and behold, last week, I get a call from that individual, and I'm like, wow. And so the person sounded good and everything, and we chopped it up for maybe about a good 30, 45 seconds. But within that 30 to 45 seconds, I was able to get a good sense of where they are and what they're up to. And so I was like, well, hey, Mosai had already told me, no, you're not inviting anybody over. They're not meeting at your place, anything like that, not even near your place. So I was like, hey, let's try to get together and do lunches or something, just to kind of catch up. So just somewhere out and about in public. Long story short, we had said at that moment that we'd kind of touch base with each other later on in the week to solidify plans for the weekend to meet up and do lunch or breakfast somewhere. It didn't quite go down that way. We did communicate, but we did not solidify anything about the weekend for getting together for lunch or breakfast. No problem. So it came down to my Shabbat, and it came down to the day after my Shabbat. I still needed basically a continuation of my Shabbat. I needed some more time with the Most High. So I was like, hey, let me reach out to this individual just in case they were still kind of hopeful that we'd get together. And I let the individual know, hey, I'm good on this day or that day, at this time, that time, what you want to do. Individual responded back that, hey, I'm not good to meet. I've got this going on. I've got that going on. Basically, he was speaking of some instability that was going on with him at that point. And I was like, okay, no problem. And so I sent out a last message as a final option for the following week as a possible time that we could get together. Didn't hear from that individual for like 6 or 7 hours. I ended up having taken a nap after watching baseball and everything, and I woke up maybe like 8:30 that evening, and there had been a text message from this person maybe 3-4 hours prior, and the individual stated something in the text that let me know exactly where this person was. And when I say was, I mean in terms of behaviors that do not coincide with the way the Most High has made me. Behaviors that are contrary to how I operate, how I think, how I believe. Behaviors that I put down 20, 25 years ago. And when I saw the text message of this individual explaining why he had not communicated when I sent out the text message earlier that day. And within that explanation, there was a confession of what was going on with him. The Most High reminded me, this is why I told you, don't hang out with the person and don't reach out to the person. But at the same time, the Most High revealed to me that I now had the answer to my question regarding how this person was doing. I now had my answer to the question of what was up with this person. This person is still somewhere that I know not to be. And I was like, thank you, Father. Thank you, Father. And so with that also comes the understanding that when people are dealing with a bunch of spirits, demons even, whether it be drug related, whether it's sex related, whether it's gossip related, whatever the thing is that could be destructive, and you know that there's something that they're dealing with, and the Most High is telling you, leave that alone, leave that alone. Don't invite that in your presence. Don't invite that in your home. Don't invite that in your car. Don't invite that in your heart. Don't invite that in your mind. Don't invite that even in your eyesight. Don't invite that into your ear gate. Because see, those same demons could somehow affect you. Transference. So, lesson reiterated, lesson re-emphasized. I won't say lesson learned because I got that lesson a long time ago, but lesson re-emphasized. And I was like, thank you, Father. So I'm giving this story, this spiel, to those of you who would hear this as a reminder to pay attention to the cues and the clues that the Most High gives you in your ruach, in your spirit, regarding certain things, certain people at certain times, because it is for our protection. Okay? I don't care what your relations with that person was in the past. I don't care how much of a road dog that person was to you, how much of a homegirl that person was to you. I don't care whether y'all were thicker than thieves, as they used to say. If the Most High is telling you right now, as of this day, to leave that alone, to put a pause on that, or to just cut it off outright, you better do so. You better do so. You better do so. There was one individual that after I moved here to Southern California, that I allowed to come into my home, somebody I thought was really, really cool, you know, and immediately I started to see things that I had not quite seen before. And in the revelation of these things, the Most High pointed out, this one is not to come in your home again. And I was like, thank you, Father. And they won't be coming in my home again because this one has not gained the level of respect for the Most High and the Most High's blessings and paying attention to surroundings. This one has not gained that level of respect that the Most High has given me. So when you have disrespectful entities coming into a respectful spot or a respectful atmosphere, the disrespect will try to take over, and you have to clamp down on it and be like, nah, you're not in control here. And just to show you you're not in control here, I'm about to boot you on up out, and you don't have access anymore. You have to do that because the Most High has given you the ability to do it. And part of that ability is to adhere to, well, all of the ability to do it is to adhere to what the Most High has told you, which is don't allow that again. Don't invite that back up in your space. May the Most High keep us, protect us, give us peace, grant us peace in all aspects of our lives according to his will. No weapon formed against us shall prosper. Not even the weapon of reconsidering old behaviors, past thoughts, past friendships, past relationships, past dealings, when we know that the Most High has already graduated us from certain things and certain ones. Not that we are better than these ones or these things, but we are definitely different from. And I ask the Most High to help us to see that and to walk in that. Remember this also, try to love everyone without being a fool for anyone. In Yahushua's name I pray. So be it, so it is. So it is, and so be it.